Hello, and welcome back to Honkai Star Rail. What we're doing? Divination Commission, restart the Matrix of Precedence. Alright, yeah. Let's see if my thing is capped. No, it's not. Very good. I guess I should do Simulate the Universe. I need to do World 4. Let's just do that real quick. World 4. Confirm. Alright, and yeah. And we get a copy of Herta, so it's definitely worth it. Download. We're fighting Svedok. Mainly Pyro. Well, I don't know about you, but mainly I can't remember his name. Kapad type of guy, yeah. My god. Let's get a... Yep. Now I'm thinking about Dan Hung, but probably not needed. Let's get Ting Yun. Let's get Natasha. Alright. That should do. I gotta buff up Himeko. Because it's been she's not really my priority, to be honest. We shall go. This way really be elation. If I wanted elation, I'll probably go Himeko and March 7th. But let's just try with preservation. Since the main one here is Kapad. My tank. My first 5-star. Alright. I like money. Yeah, that's it. I like money. Okay. Nice. No, let's do it.
Welcome, customers. Yeah!
Naughty child.
You won't get away. I have something for you.
It is difficulty 1. It's 9. For some reason, you are suddenly sucked into darkness. This is a gravitational field, where the curvature of space-time expands to its limit, and nothing, neither matter nor light, can escape. You mean a black hole? You feel yourself being swallowed by some black liquid, a sea of darkness. Your hearing and smell are cut off, and everything becomes far away from you. See a Quanta?
Hey, what's going on?
You hear Herta's voice.
There's something wrong with your brainwaves. Hey!
You stretch out your fingers, but still can't touch the vast dark sea. You feel like a piece of grease floating on a dark sea of sorrow.
Cheer up, Cascade. I guess 9, the Aeon of Nihility, has appeared. Yeah, nothingness, so the system cannot detect their appearance.
Herta says.
Your spirit is affected because 9 is near you. You have meaning. You are an amazing person. You are loved and respected. You bring light and a future to our world. Now, keep playing the simulated universe. Quickly!
Herta's voice brings your distracted mind back. You only care about your simulated universe. You don't care about me at all.
Yeah, I forgot.
She apologized emotionlessly.
Sorry for making you feel uncomfortable. Give me a sec. I'll collect some more data on 9, then I'll get you out right away.
You hold your breath and try to stay focused. You seem to be able to hear toneless syllables deep in the void. It's their voice. You look around and know that they are nearby, but cannot see their presence. Maybe they are right next to your ear. Soon, your spirit starts to break.
Stop, Cascade. You won't be able to hold it anymore.
Veta says,
Human minds will break when people get near 9, but 9 doesn't seem to do it on purpose. Thank you for your hard work. You did a good job.
Nihility. If enemy weakness is broken after receiving an attack, there's a chance for them to be inflicted with a random dot. Enemies under any dot size when receiving an attack, they will receive damage from a random dot on them. Actually, Nihility is pretty dang good. Can I get all of them, please? It looks like it's gone. Okay, maybe I'm Nihility. Breaks the enemy's weakness, becomes adjacent to her, have the weakness. Oh my god, what? Really? That is awesome. Especially when a boss spawns ads. You can just break the ads. Now break the bosses, right? Unless it doesn't count. It probably doesn't count. That's too OP. Alright, schmack.
That'll take nap time.
Oh my god, where? That is Nihility. Alright. Give a reset. Elation. Elation, yeah. Oh wait. No. Preservation. Ah, shit. Well, exemplary, I guess. Hello. Maybe I should attack them with physical. Yeah. Another physical dude here.
That'll take.
My god. Nihility increases break effect.
Time for a shot. Nap time. I have something for you. You won't get away.
Okay. Defense. But yeah, this unlocks Nihility. Sure. I want to see what you got. Alright.
Naughty child.
How dare you?
You won't get away.
Oh, let's keep getting Nihility. Let's get
I'm
a
with
buff,
you.
why not? That's it.
Seize the initiative.
Oh, big guy.
Burn away.
This. That's it.
We're in trouble now.
Alright, let's use a
You
burst.
still don't humanity with
Refresh the burst.
control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
1,000 wonders to fight as one.
Let's buffer as well.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Can we talk? naughty child.
In the name of Lando, with forged in ice, never falters!
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Much obliged.
Time for an overhaul.
This ends here.
Perhaps you still don't. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
You're prepared.
Welcome, cousin. Yeah!
You won't get away.
That'll take more nap time.
I have something for you.
Yeah, don't like these little guys. They slow down my characters a bit too much. Just a bit too much.
Time for a shot.
It'll heal.
Time for an overhaul.
Nap time. You paid for that.
Ultimates count as follow-up. Yes. Preservation. A yes. Thank you. Might as well grab some immersion. Oh no. This is only purple rewards. I'm not sure if I want to do that. You know what? No. I can get better rewards. Oh wait, I was supposed to spend it. Oh well, whatever. Okay, let's get curio. I don't think there's gonna be new curios, so let's get a 1-star rarity. Reservation. Yes. Path of Resonance. Oh, nice.
I'm with you.
What's this event? There's a small glitch, but it can be. Ah, yeah, glitches. Well, these are two new ones. There's 30% of their current HP. One's cure is fixed. Cure restores HP for characters. Okay. Cure regenerates character's energy. Energy sounds nice. Corrupted code. There's no indentation, random line breaks, and even the names of variants and functions are incomprehensible abbreviations. It's so ugly to the point that you can't proofread it with the naked eye. But what if it works? What?
You won't get away.
1,000 wonders to raise. Finest one.
Time for an overhaul.
Alright, let's grab another shield.
I'm with you.
And I want to shoot this thing. Damn it.
Come on.
Yes! I just got it. My god. Dealt 2.
Nap time.
Perhaps you still. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
A will forged in ice never falters! Is that all?
You won't get away.
Man, this nihility thing is crazy.
Naughty child. Nap time.
Nihility. Increased damage from dots. Yes. Yes. Increase. Regenerates energy. Oh, this is new, so I guess I'll get this. Arcade fixed. Well, that guy was part of it, huh? You know what? Let's go to an occurrence. Alright, let's
I'm
give
with
us a
you.
shield. See what they say. You're in a vast grassland, and the sky is speckled with clouds. Everything is a pixel drawing. You look down at your hands and find them to be pixelated cubes. I believe I've seen this one before. Overall, as you stare at the pixel blocks, Chibal the radish. I'm a radish? Dance quickly, several pixel characters that read. It's you reach this. Decide to ignore the ants on a pixel cloud, just in your direction. You see some words that are written in crayons produced by Herta. You're attacked by the curio dice of dimensionality reduction. Part of the graffiti. Climb onto the pipes to the left, obtain fragments, or obtain 2 blessings of 1-star rarity. Yes. Nihilism. Remembrance. Remembrance doesn't make sense for them. Yeah, got my health back.
Seize
Alright.
the initiative.
Burn away.
We're in trouble now. 1,000 wonders to raise your spirit.
Get shields up.
Is that all?
Talk. Time for a shot.
This ends here. In the name of Land, a will forged in ice never falters!
Welcome, customer. Yeah!
I think these little bastards are weak against fire.
Nap time.
So this would cause some damage.
You won't get away.
Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Seize the moment. Yeah!
In the
Let's
name
pop
of
this on,
Land, a will
and then I'll
forged in
quake
ice
them.
never falters!
lot of dots. Might be nice if I actually had a sample.
Hope you're prepared.
Frozen, very good. Now let's remove a buff or two. Just remove our chemical.
That's better.
Much obliged.
Let's be friends.
Time for an overhaul.
1,000 wonders to fight as one!
In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters.
Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Nap time. Not each other.
Nihility though, yeah, I might as well take it. Remembrance. No, I don't want remembrance. Path. No, let's just get a dimension reduction dice. Wait a minute. Isn't this what I was got attacked with? Alright, let's continue. Yes.
I'm
Another
with
shield.
you.
More rarity, more blessings. Nihility. I hate the robots, so
Think you could take on
just do that.
That'll take more than medicine. Nap time.
Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
1,000 wonders to fight as one!
Wait, did
I
she
have
just get
something for you.
all her energy back? Yeah, he'll die. No, transaction. Yeah, let's do transaction. I think it's easier.
I'm with you.
Adorable robot waving at you. When you get near and speaks, this IPC on a sale. Find everything you desire here. On the menu, you see medical enhancement. Alright. 1 to 3? Sure. Nihility, yes. When an enemy is afflicted with suspicion is defeated. Transfers to the defeated enemy's suspicion stacks to 1. With suspicion. Debuff brought by certain nihility blessings. Increase dot damage taken by 1%. Stacks up to 99 times, but loses 2 stacks at the end of the turn. Oh. How can I put on so much dots? Respite. I don't really have any nihility characters. Last chance. Oh, it's just upgrade the level 3s. Keep it simple, you know?
Practice target?
Sveduk.
Burn away!
Alright, just use this to buff it up.
Cool it. Cool it.
It's a bit weird. Standing there, just getting all the energy back. Let's do this first and this.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
1,000 wonders to raise. Minus one.
Is that all?
We're in trouble now.
Man, maybe I should have brought Serval. Oh well, whatever. Let's go for these, which I can actually break.
Nap time.
This ends here. In the name of Lend, a will forged in ice never falters!
Executing operation. Power amplification.
Damage boost. You did.
Naughty child.
Time for an overhaul.
Adjusting calculations.
There they
Perhaps you
are.
still don't. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Executing annihilation.
Welcome, customers. Yeah.
Is that all?
Calculating result.
No, that's so much.
I have something
Shields.
for you.
Nap time.
Threat index raised.
In the name of Lenda, a will forged in ice never falters!
Purge initiated.
This ends here.
Just those stupid ass barriers.
Let's be friends.
You won't get away.
I have something for you.
1,000 wonders to raise. Minus one.
Time for an overhaul.
Okay, no more ads.
Perhaps you still don't
Well,
understand. Humanity never
lasted
conceals its
for a
desire to
second.
control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Power amplification.
In the name of Lenda, a will forged in ice never falters!
Welcome, customers.
Yeah, I should talk at the ads.
Calculating result. Analysis complete.
Very cool. Whatever.
Let's be friends.
You won't get away.
Purge initiated.
In the name of Lenda, a will forged in ice never falters!
Initiating.
Nap time.
Executing operation. Value exceeds threshold.
Perhaps you still. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
1,000 wonders to raise. Minus one.
Time for a shot.
Executing annihilation. Power amplification.
Let's be friends. Yeah.
You won't get away.
Application authorized.
Nice hands.
Perhaps Perhaps you still don't
I've seen these
understand.
before.
Humanity conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Initiated. High-risk individual.
Not my tank. Oh well, whatever.
Nap time.
Calculating result.
That hurts.
Analysis complete.
For that.
In the name of Lenda, a will forged in ice never falters!
Module overload. Push forward.
Oh, another Hank. That's not good.
Evaluating variables.
Welcome,
Oh, my tank
customers.
again.
Peace protocol terminated.
I have something for you.
Full metal jacket. What was that for?
Executing operation. Value exceeds threshold.
Oh, it's for killing one of my dudes.
1,000 wonders to fight as one.
Perhaps you still. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Take your hand off it.
Reinforcing.
Oh my god, how many hands does he have?
Transmission locked. Calculating risk.
Deal.
Analysis complete.
You've got a lot of nerve.
High-risk individual.
And there he goes.
Executing annihilation. Annihilating all individuals.
Let's be friends.
Well, now that's just not fair.
1,000 wonders.
That's up to you, Tingyun. Maybe getting all the nihility wasn't the best.
Value exceeds threshold. Reinforcing. Initiated. Module
In the name of Lenda, a will forged in ice never falters!
1,000 wonders to fight as one.
calculating result. Analysis complete.
Pay for that.
Transmission push forward. Executing annihilation.
I think I
In the
see.
name of Lenda, a will forged in ice
Those hands are
never
glowing red.
falters!
Module executing operation. Value exceeds threshold.
Welcome, customers.
How many turns does he have?
Reinforcing. Initiated. Transmission calculating result. Analysis complete. Peace protocol terminated. Annihilating all individuals.
I'm still needed. A will forged in ice
Oh my god.
never falters!
You think he can last?
Protocol terminated. Push forward.
How many turns does he have? By god.
We caught them unawares.
Well, that was yeah, I'm gonna have to come up with a better team than that. I need to build up my server for that world. World 5 unlocked. Yeah, that's gonna have to wait. Unless what's actually in here? Ah, Kafka. Yep, gonna have to wait. Also, what's this? For a test. Come, for a test. Simulated universe? A feature update? Simulated universe again? We have a small update that can dissect and snapshot a section of time in the simulated universe. Speak human, please. Can you explain what you mean? It means we can customize the system parameters more, such as doubling the planar ornament data that appear in each world. Double the data, double the drop rates. What do you think this is? A video game? This is Steven's idea. He pulled a
bunch of weird analytics like daily active users, user retention rate, and average session length. I don't get it, but he says that those are really important. Anyways, now you know, the feature will stick around only for a few days. Remember to come test. Can it be a regular feature? Can we triple the rates? 10 times rates? Go on, Steven.
Where's Steven? Where's Steven? Steven Spielberg? No. 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 I don't even know who this Steven is. Anyway. Let's do a daily. Yeah. Grinding in the dark. Notice board. Rifle Right Society again. Alright.
It's getting late. Where to now?
I've been leveling up my main team a bit too much. I've completely neglected Shovel and the rest. You found a note in a corner of the notice board that says, Agnes, a member of the Rifle Right Society, has issued an assignment. Please contact Agnes if you are interested in offering your help. I'll ask Agnes about it.
So, this friend of mine.
Don't even know who you are.
Over time, salmon's rich taste becomes mild and, the gourmet, makes its way into the defenseless red sunset. When the seasoning and ingredient of red sunset salmon melt into each other, the distinction drawn between salmon and red sunset becomes ever more blurred. Sorry, still scrambling to finish my article. Did one paragraph today, but I want to bin the whole thing already. Need to put more work into honing my rhetorical skills. How may I help? I'll help you exercise your rightful rights. Whoa, I didn't expect someone to arrive so quickly. Let me tell you what I need. You know, I'm a column journalist for the Crystal Daily, right? I've hit a bit of a bottleneck with my writing recently. My brain is all a fog. But companies like ours love to check for attendance. They check once in the morning, once at noon, and once at night. I can't even step outside the office to relax my brain. I've had enough. So I want to take a break and get a couple of days of sick leave, but the chief editor says I need a doctor's letter. I'm all out of ideas, which is why I put up a society's commission. Won't you forge it? Well, that's my task. Do you want to take it? If you don't, I'll just wait for someone else. Piece of cake. I've got a friend. This doctor friend of mine is in the underworld. Piece of cake, I've got a friend. Is your friend a doctor? That's awesome. I'll be waiting right here for your good news. Please. I'm not... I guess.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Hey, Natasha. I hope your exploration will make progress, Cascade, and your journey will be free of pain. Oh, yeah. That's just stuff. You write a sick leave letter? Telling Natasha about Agnes's request. The Rightful Right Society. I haven't heard that name for a long time. I usually don't write such letters because of professional ethics, but I know everyone in the society has their own reasons. Here's the letter. No guarantees this will pass any detailed scrutiny, though.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Got your doctor's letter. Really? Thank you so much. Let me see. Lumbar disc herniation due to prolonged manual labor in the mines? Is this excuse going to work?
Oh, wait. I probably should have read it.
Never mind. I don't care anymore. Having a letter is good enough. I'm going to take my chances. Thank you for doing this for me. If you ever need any help, you can send out a commission with old Goethe too. If I see your commission, I'll rush over to help as soon as I can. And this is a small reward. Please take it.
Thank you. Alright, that's all the daily is done. Alright. Help the Divination Commission to restart the Matrix. 3 terminals. Shifting screen. Stuff. Alright. Teleport. Oh. So that's what I was saying the shifting screens were about. I see.
Let me see. This is the temporal terminal.
Yes.
Observes the potential of the temporal plane. They say this terminal is designed to retrieve information related to time.
Related to time. I guess I gotta step on this. 8 of 8 base terminal. Triangle. Easy. Mutair Magnus. Yep.
That should do it.
That's it? That's it? How lazy are you that you
What?
couldn't do it?
You just matched up those symbols. Is that it?
The more complex something is, the more important it is to keep it simple. Don't you think?
If it's so simple, why didn't your master diviner come and do it herself?
Yeah. Or yourself.
Maybe deep down she just wants to be lazy once in a while. Like me.
Absolutely no shame in that. Alright, all of them at the bottom, alright. I'm gonna shift this way, then this way. No. Shift it back. This. Shift it this way. Did a few extra moves, but that's fine. Gloves, nice. Is it worth fighting these guys? Probably not, right? It's over this way. Hello. Oh no. Ah, treasure. I mean puzzle. Hello, Aku. Yeah, I remember. Okay, all at the top. I want to shift this one. Like so. See, Aku? Looks like I'm gonna have to fight some of these
Too late to repent.
bastards.
My turn.
Fire, huh? I can't really do anything about fire.
Here. Choose my strength. Try that again. You can't run.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Yeah, there's nothing over there. This door I don't think can be opened from this side. In there, see multiple doors here, and as well as a challenge dude. Oh, I see. This one goes over there. Well, that's one way to do it. Anyways, we'll see if we can defeat this challenge dude. He's just standing there like a boss. Oh, he can shoot. Well, that's not good. Is he gonna mark enemies? Seeding core rupture. No, it does not mark. Just attacks. Sanctus Medicus. Already read that before. So I'm just gonna
Gotta try hard sometime. Watch this
stop him from
awesome
acting.
move.
Rules are made to be broken.
Too late to repent.
Tough luck running into. Wait for the tiles. Come on. This sucks. Wow!
Damn it!
You can't run.
Too late to repent.
Doesn't matter. But I used up, what was it? 4
We're on a roll.
plus an extra one. Ah, puzzle. Repair? Oh. I think. Yes. Wait, what? Oh, I've got to do this. And then Y. There we go. You think you could trick me? Wait, what? Sensor. It's said to be able to create a calming atmosphere that helps the diviners focus on their work. Yet you are not sure how it works. Well, I guess like a humidifier. Just some essential oil in it. It has no smell. It's probably just a decoration. It's a very fancy decoration. Looks more like a floor lamp than an incense burner. But most diviners insist that it is the latter. Said to be, yep, with a traditional design. Didn't know they designed their sensors to be floating like that. But whatever. There's nothing on this side. So it's just this Mopuka. And he's red. Electro. That's the main thing. Electro. Oh. Alright.
This will strengthen our position. Move carefully. The truth of life in this
Let's work towards that break.
division. Break!
Sanction rate. Sanction rate. Critical.
Rules are made to be broken.
My turn.
Imprisonment.
Phew. Stretch. You can't run. Try that again.
No interest in conflict.
Luck of the draw. Freeze and
Screw you and your sanction rate.
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move. Told you I could fight. My turn. Wait for the tiles.
Fighting is meaningless. I've no interest.
Tough luck running into.
Let's go. Let's make it quick.
Here.
Fighting is meaningless.
Damn
The
it.
truth of life and death.
Damn your sanction rate.
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Rules are made to be broken.
It's just that stupid ass fingering technique that he does.
I don't want to be alone.
March!
Let's go.
I've no interest in conflict.
Rules are made to be broken.
Alright, let's just finish this. Little bitch. Gonna have to go get some healing.
Worth our while. This will strengthen our position.
Let's get this one done. What a pair. So they should be right next to each other. Alright. Go this way. Yep. Oh wait, that's just one of them. Okay. Sometimes it's difficult to tell which one's the one you gotta get into the other, you know? Wait, open from the other side? Yeah, damn it.
This must be the Karma Terminal. They say this terminal is designed to establish the causal relationships between objects.
Oh, look how very difficult this would be. If I was an idiot.
Done. Next.
Man, I just want to open up all the doors. What are you gonna do this to me, game? Let's go through this bloody thing. Open up the door. What's even over here? Just a bunch of mobs? Just patrolling? Oh yeah. Just sitting around looking pretty. Is this connect? No. Puzzle. Okay, all at the bottom. So that is correct. It's just this one needs to rotate like this. Done. Nothing down there. It doesn't look like it. No.
Was that the wind?
Now what's that?
Firewood.
What's going on?
I've no interest in conflict.
Let's make it quick.
Told you I could fight. Here!
The truth of life and death, revealed in the sanctuary, is but a vision. Break!
Thunder, whoa, what?
Fighting is meaningless.
Try that again. You can't run.
Get rid of it.
Try that again.
Rules are made to be broken. Let's go.
Remove it.
Here! Choose when to strike.
I've no interest
Second
in
team.
conflict. The truth of life and death, the sanctuary, is but a vision. Break!
Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move.
Let's make it quick.
Look at the draw, please. And victory!
Told you I could fight. You can't run!
My turn.
Try that again.
Too late to repent.
My turn. Phew! You can't run.
Wait for the tiles.
Try that again. Gotta try hard some. Watch this awesome move.
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Let's go. Rules are made to be broken.
Man, I really need a lecture here. I don't seem to be able to get away with it. Actually, there's a safe point right there. So maybe I can just run through that. Yeah.
What was that?
Thank you kindly. Let's...
Oh, what the heck is this? It looks like a walking gate.
Yes, it is.
Take it easy. There's nothing supernatural on the Joe. It's an aromaton. It's guarding the matrix of prescience. They're stationed at various strategic places.
I feel like it needs a sign saying mortals forbidden or something. Are you sure it won't fly into a rage if we walk past it?
We can't
Hereby
walk
order
past
of
it.
the Master Diviner to restart the matrix of prescience. Friends, not foes.
Passage prohibited.
It can speak?
March, you should join the Divination Commission. Quick, do something!
Move carefully.
I just fought one of these.
Tough luck running into me! Phew! Try that again. You can't run!
Oh boy.
My turn! Here! Gotta try hard some. Watch this awesome move!
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Try that again!
Just a scratch.
You can't run!
I think it increases its sanction rate when I use my skill against it.
Tough luck running into me!
No, well, whatever.
Phew!
Fighting is meaningless.
Rules are made to be broken.
Try that again!
My turn. Wait for the tiles.
Let's make it quick. Yeah.
Keep her alive.
Here!
The truth of life in this sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Is it the amount of times it gets hit?
You can't run!
Yeah, well, I'll just read it.
Let's go.
Oh, my guy is almost dead. Sanction mode. Unremovable. The automaton gatekeeper's toughness cannot be damaged. Speed increased by 30 and it activates its abilities restrained and enchainment. Garrison or automaton created with ancient ingenium technology. Countless years ago, the automaton set sail with the Shenzhou to seek divine. Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure I read that. Dread increases sanction rage level and deals minor imaginary damage. Doesn't actually say how the sanction rate actually works. Oh well, whatever.
Try that again! Gotta try hard to watch this awesome move!
I've no interest in conflict.
Choose when to strike. Gotcha.
My turn!
Fighting is meaningless.
This is our chance.
Luke. You can't run!
Rules are made to be broken.
Wait for the tiles.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Alright, nothing else to say about that? Okay. So these are in the middle. I will... here. Yes, this one can be moved. No, this one have to be moved. Nope. There we go. Pretty sure I did I went back to the beginning, so screw that up a bit. Okay, it's on the other side. Gotta unlock that. So we've got time and karma. What's the last one? I have no idea.
Looks good.
Let me guess. Time, karma. I bet
Energy.
the next terminal is energy related.
Darn, the spatial terminal. They say this terminal is designed to retrieve information related to space. You probably could have guessed that.
The space terminal.
Look at the
what a-
draw. Freeze and victory!
Too late to repent.
Told you I could fight.
My turn. Wait for the tiles.
You can't run!
Let's make it quick.
Gotta try hard so watch this awesome move! Told you I
Alright,
could
number
fight.
5. Let's get rid of this first.
Fighting is
Dang it.
meaningless.
Oh, you know what?
Choose from strike.
Let's go. Rules are made to be broken.
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Try that again!
Win big, keep quiet. Gotcha. This sucks.
Come on. Finally. Yeah, sure.
My turn!
I've no interest in.
Let's make it quick.
My turn.
Fighting is mean.
Man, it's just one group.
Was that the way?
What was that noise? Someone just say something. Let's just go with the bank.
Gotta try hard so watch this awesome move!
Rules are made to be broken.
Look at this. It's so sick.
The truth of life and death, revealed in the sanctuary, is but a vision. Break!
Let's go.
Wait for the tiles.
I've no interest in conflict.
Let's make it quick.
And they removed that
Tough
seed.
luck running into me! Here!
There we go. And finish it.
My turn. Choose from
I
strike.
said, finish him off.
Try that again!
Look at the draw. Freeze and victory!
This is our chance.
Fighting is meaningless.
My turn!
Let's go.
Tough luck running in. You can't run!
This is our chance.
Come on, my turn.
Ah, now we got time. Oh, it just seems to be 2. So we've got time, karma, and space.
We did it. All 3 terminals activated. Let's go back to the core and report to the Master Diviner.
Man, how lazy are you gonna be to not actually do that? That's so easy. Although it is infested with monsters for some reason. What are they? Cloud Night Warriors. Anyway, hello, Fushwan. It's been a while.
Well done, all of you. I can sense the matrix of prescient symbols re-illuminating. Now,
You
to
can see 'em too.
interrogate Kafka. Those of you in the core
All
may
right.
feel a few impacts.
Finally, we can interrogate Kafka.
Are you ready?
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Is this really necessary? I said I'd cooperate with you.
I have no interest in the words of wanted criminals, especially those skilled in the art of manipulation. So, say what you will. I'm here to witness the divination of the Matrix of Prescience. The Divination Commission has ways of extracting the truth, and they're far more effective than a conversation.
Man, she looks way
Then
different.
please, Master Diviner, witness my destiny.
Oh wow. She's flown. What the hell? What happened?
Why you're here? All for that?
Well, not what you were expecting.
I can't believe it. But the Matrix of Prescience cannot be wrong.
What'd you see? What did you do? Has Kafka pulled one over us again? Yes.
Kafka has nothing to do with the Stellaron, but you. It's you.
What about me?
Absurd. I'd never have thought it.
What just happened? Tell us what's going on. I sense more Fushwan riddles on the horizon. Don't look to the horizon, look right now. It's right in front of you.
Ask her yourself. Take as long as you wish. I must report this to the General immediately. Please excuse me.
You go ask her.
What?
I know you still have many questions for Kafka yourself.
Can we ask her together? Thought we were a team. By measuring the load bearing of starships derived. By examination, the quality of material determined. Meticulously detailed blueprints drafted. Meticulously followed. Exquisite delves constructed. What? Alright, whatever. Stainless is the clear night. The moon is silver bright. Fill my cup and make sure it brims up. I'm pretty sure these are supposed to be poems. Yeah. Prophets do not prophesize. She's still floating.
You go. I don't want to talk to that woman. Be careful, though. Don't get fooled by her again.
Nah, are you kidding? I'm an expert now. Got it. Fool me twice, shame on me. Nah, you're the one more likely to get fooled. Yeah.
I'm the queen of vigilance, thank you very much. I I don't trust anyone except Don Hung, Mr. Yang, Himeko, and you.
Oh. We only just met, really.
Be careful. Don't get fooled by her again.
Do you really trust this man? Do you really trust Don Hung? Do you really trust Himeko? Just look at this guy. So suspicious.
If there are questions you want Kafka to answer, now's the time.
There's so many things I want to ask. Actually, I don't have anything to ask her. Is there anything you want to know?
There are many things I want to know, but they can wait. What will Kafka have to say to you? I'm curious to find out myself.
You want to go listen in together? What happens if she tries her Jedi mind trick on me? I'll be fucked.
Hi. You haven't changed a bit.
Try and use your
I'm
listen
sorry
technique.
you have to see me in such a sorry state.
Don't act like we're friends. You alright? Are you hurt? You don't look like you're in a sorry state to me. You alright? Are you hurt? That's a bit weird. Like we're friends. So it's more distant. There's close, but I'm not sure why it's that close. Yeah, you don't look like you're in a sorry state to me.
Really? Well, that's good. I wouldn't want to affect your image of me. I didn't talk to you on the train because I knew you and I would get to talk alone here. Worth waiting for, don't you think? You seem to have a lot to ask me.
What is your objective? Are you really innocent? What did Fu Xuan see? Yeah, I'm curious. What did Fu Xuan see?
Elio said he foresaw 3 questions, but they would be the same in essence. If I were to hear one of them, I would then tell you the objective of this trip in all its detail. Since you asked one of the 3 questions, it means everything is going smoothly. Are you ready to hear my answer?
Everything's going according to plan.
Cienjo's Stellaron problem is not directly linked to us. But if
So
you look
it is
at it
linked?
from Elio's perspective, you can't say the Stellaron hunters are completely innocent.
From Elio's
We
perspective.
foresaw all this long ago, but
Ah,
chose to remain indifferent until the time was right
They didn't
for us
act.
to get involved.
to prevent it.
Diviner Fu was surprised because she discovered 3 truths. 1. The Stellaron hunters are not enemies of the Cienjo. You know this now, though you refuse to believe it. 2. Someone else brought the Stellaron into the Cienjo and activated it.
Who's she looking at?
A result of both internal unrest and external aggression.
Internal and external.
Traitors on the Luofu and enemies from outside want to overthrow the Cienjo. The Master Diviner
Sanctus
is
Medicus.
in a hurry to find the General, presumably to inform him of this fact. However, that's all the Master Diviner knows, because Elio withheld key pieces of information from me. He
No,
foresaw
smart.
the Divination Commission using the Matrix of Prescience against me.
Of course.
To guard against setbacks, he ensured that I knew only what he wanted the Cienjo Alliance to know in this moment. As for number 3, even in their wildest dreams, the Cienjo Alliance could never have guessed it. If the Stellaron hunters aren't the cause of all this, then why are Blady and I even here?
Blady? You mean Baldy?
We're here for you.
Of course. For us? You're lying. Remain silent. Where's the option to blush?
sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? It's no wonder Fushen doesn't believe it either. But the Matrix of Prescience doesn't lie. The answer is just that bizarre. The Stellaron hunters appearing here, Blady getting arrested, me being lured to the Matrix of Prescience. It was all to bring you, the Astral Express crew, to the Cienjo.
For
In
what
the
reason?
future that Elio chose.
Probably to
The
destroy
power
them.
of the hunt
or
is
seal them.
indispensable.
Still
That's
on.
why the Astral Express crew had to come to the Luofu and achieve something important for the Cienjo. You had to establish a connection with the Alliance. And that's why I had to trick you into coming here. I needed you to meet the Luofu's general in person and to help him resolve the Stellaron crisis. I needed the Alliance to owe you a favor. That way, in the future, at the most critical moment, the Cienjo will offer you their help.
Intergalactic battle?
What do you think?
Nice.
Surprised? The notorious Stellaron hunters did all that just to make you a hero of the Cienjo? Quite the plot twist, don't you think?
Haven't got to the Stellaron yet. What is this future you're talking about? You're lying. Why are you helping me?
Like I said, Elio withheld key pieces of information from me. The future holds endless possibilities. and
why
knowing
is,
the right thing at the wrong time
Nanook here?
could spoil all our hard work. There is only one thing I can tell you about the future. In the best and the worst cases, you will eventually have to face Nanook the Destruction.
Face Nanook.
And when that time comes, you will need all the help you can get. It will be a brutal struggle of eonic proportions. Proportions that neither you, nor I, nor the Astral Express will ever be able to reach. In the vast majority of futures, that's when destiny ends. But if we follow Elio's plan, there may be a glimmer of hope on the horizon. You know, even eons can be killed.
Well, yeah, Cavillius did. Apparently. In the meantime. You don't think that they killed Machiavelli, right? And currently at the other end of the Luofu.
Hey, Luocha. You didn't finish telling us about the propagation. Keep going, it's interesting. So, eons can die, huh? Weird. I thought they were invincible.
There is no true invincibility or immortality in the world. Such exaggerations are born of the perspectives of ordinary beings. Nonetheless, ordinary beings could not have orchestrated the fall of the propagation. That eon was slain at the hands of another eon.
I don't understand. They're all eons. Why do they want to fight?
Are you really from the Cienjo? Other eons aside, surely you must know the story of Lan and Yaoshe. Isn't destroying the Eon Yaoshe the Alliance's cherished aim?
Of course I know. Well, I know a little. My mom made me practice with swords all day. I didn't really go to school.
In that case, let's just change the subject. If you don't know about the feud between the Hunt and the Abundance, I'm afraid there's just too much to explain.
Fine. How's this for a subject? What's in the box?
Yeah, what's in the box? What's in the
Oh,
box?
this one? It's a casket, more commonly known as a coffin.
Yes.
It's for containing the remains of the deceased.
And which deceased are they?
Deceased? Aren't you a merchant?
Yes, indeed. This is just part of my job. I was asked to deliver this coffin to the Xianzhou. I'd quite forgotten. For long life species, death is probably a distant concept.
Nope. The Cloud Knights spend a lot of time on the battlefield. Death is a common occurrence. It's just, we don't put bodies in boxes? Coffins. In the Xianzhou, people go to the Hall of Karma in the Ten Lords Commission and consecrate the names and jade abacuses of the dead. And it's our way of saying goodbye.
What happens to the bodies?
The Foxians and the Vidyadhara have their own ceremonies. Foxian soldiers place their dead in star skiffs and then let them drift out into the stars.
Oh, nice.
They call it the returning. As for the Vidyadhara, they're more mysterious. They say that when a Vidyadhara is very old or has a fatal injury, they turn into an egg that looks like
They become
pearl.
reborn.
When the shell breaks, they come out looking young again. My mom calls the Vidyadhara long scions. When I was young, she told me stories of how the Vidyadhara could turn into dragons. I don't know if that's true.
It's true. Only special Vidyadhara can turn into dragons. It's just a legend. Yeah, I could show that he has special knowledge on this by explaining it in detail rather than dismissing it or acknowledging it.
What do you know? Silent but deadly speaks.
Your mother is right. The Vidyadhara are long scions. They are descendants of the Eon of Permanence.
Eon of Permanence.
That was why some, but not all, could turn into dragons.
Never heard of that Eon.
The power was a rare inheritance, passed down only to those who could successfully complete numerous rites and challenges. For the inheritor, it was hard to say whether it was a blessing or a curse.
I've heard the story of Long the Permanence and their descendants. Many myths and legends praise the Eon for a rich and immortal life. But for some reason, the Eon disappeared among the stars without a trace. Almost as if they had never existed,
Yeah.
leaving only their descendants.
Can't even find them in the archives.
Every life has its limit. Even the Eons are not truly immortal and will eventually reach the end of their lives.
Is there an Aeon in that coffin?
Let me ask you one more question. Do you know the person in the coffin?
If it even is a person?
Yes.
Friend?
Foe.
No.
So, a sweetheart?
Miss, whatever gave you that impression? The individual in the coffin is neither friend nor relative. We met only once. By chance, I made someone a promise, and so I have to run this errand. Let's leave it at that, shall we? I think we've all had enough rest.
That sounds rather ominous. I'm thinking that's probably Otto. Well, you know, young Otto. Oh wait, is this the crafting station? They craft that Oromaton? Mutton. Anyway, there's this guy.
What was that? You could be good firewood.
He's just trying to attack me.
Mara struck.
It looks like someone's hurt.
Wait! Let's think before we act.
Who's that?
This will strengthen our position.
Cannot change character currently. She looks special.
Silent but deadly. Locha, let's charge in together. If we take them out quickly, we can rescue the girl.
What happened to us letting you handle it?
I've only got 2 hands. Please, I'll wangle you a prize for your bravery or something when it's all over.
Enough. Let's go. I've no interest in conflict.
Let me through.
I'll.
No, I can't even control it. Look at that damage.
Want to see what I can do?
Fighting is meaningless.
Debuff dispelled.
Let me through. You're not going anywhere.
The dead return!
Nice deal.
Take this. Rise, Venus!
And they no longer rebirth.
Miss, are you okay?
You're not gonna be marshal, are you?
What do you think? Sorry, I didn't see any blood, so I thought you were okay. You're a
cyborg.
puppet. My motor is broken. I can't move. Are you a Cloud Knight? Good. Take me to the Realm Keeping Commission. Locha, silent but deadly. I'm afraid we have to delay things again. This lady is one of the judges of the Ten Lords Commission.
Judges?
As a Cloud Knight, I must prioritize her orders. I'm sorry. If I'd known, I wouldn't have got you to come with me. You'd probably be there by now if you'd gone by yourself.
I happen to have some medical knowledge. Perhaps I can treat the young lady's injuries?
Not mechanical, though?
Well, it's just... she's a puppet. I think we should just take her to the Realm Keeping Commission.
Don't worry, Miss Sushang. Leave it to me.
Why the sudden change of
You
tone?
might get an aching or numbing sensation, but it shouldn't be too painful. Do you think you can hold still?
It won't work. My body is mechanical,
Sweet.
not flesh and blood.
Be it mechanical or organic, we're still dealing with composite substances. I just hope you'll tolerate my methods.
Tolerate. Methods.
Huh. Curious. How... what kind of medical knowledge is this?
Yeah, sure it's not mechanical?
Abundance.
Abundance, yes.
Very good. We, no longer need to return to the Realm Keeping Commission. The mission continues.
Kind of looks like
As a
silly.
judge in the employ of the Ten Lords Commission, I am
not this
forbidden
game
from
silly, but you know.
interfering in the affairs of outsiders. However, seeing as you came to my aid, a word of advice. Leave as soon as possible. I
You
came
are
to
a
address the
playable
root of our crisis by arresting a fugitive, a Stellaron hunter. This villain possesses exceptional swordsmanship and wields a divine weapon.
Divine weapon?
They are extremely dangerous.
What, you mean like a divine key?
If it hadn't been for a strange accident, my wingspan might have been cut short.
Strange accident?
Ignored.
Come with me.
She definitely looks playable. Also, she has a working face. animated face, lip sync and all. Hey, it's a flame. Doesn't quite look right, but it's probably nothing.
I've never seen anything like it.
Me neither. I don't know what it is. Meanwhile, in the divination commission.
Even Eons can be killed.
Yes. So your plan is to kill an Aeon? Killing an Aeon. Humans don't have that power. How could an Aeon possibly be killed?
Is it so unthinkable? There are many stories about fallen Eons. Lon the Permanence, Drilla the Beauty, Anna the Order, Tazeronth the Propagation,
Tazeronth, yeah.
Akivili the Trailblaze.
That's a hard name to
These
remember.
names were once known all over the universe. And now they've all but disappeared, leaving behind only masterless paths. And currently, there are 3 ways an Eon can perish known to humanity.
Known?
1. Paths with overlapping concepts will eventually collide, and the broader path will engulf the narrower one. That's how Enna the Order was assimilated by Sheepe the Harmony.
Enna.
2.
Order.
In a war between Eons, the stronger side will annihilate the weaker one. That's how Tazeronth the Propagation fell. Under the guidance of the Hunt, the Cienjo Alliance travels the universe exterminating abominations cultivated by the Abundance. So, the Cienjo too are engaged in this process.
I think Ouroboros killed Tazeronth. Veracity. Why does the Shinso want to kill the Abundance? How did Tazeronth die? What about Akivili? Did they die at the hands of an Aeon? Yeah, I think that's... She didn't talk anything about Akivili.
I don't know. Akivili's disappearance was very mysterious. Noose is probably the only one that can answer that question. After all, Droid Head knows everything.
Noose.
What do you think? Fascinating stories,
Noose,
no?
the droid head.
They're the kind of stories that folks on the straight and narrow would never tell you.
What about the 3rd way?
Hold on. Any minute now.
No, right now.
It's begun.
I knew you were stalling. Just tell me the 3rd way. Well, the trees are grown. Wait a minute.
Let's go, Blady. 2 more places to visit.
Did Kafka escape? How are we gonna explain this to the Master Diviner?
Well, she should have seen it coming.
If what she said is true, we won't have to explain anything.
Hey, did she brainwash you?
Nah, sorta, yeah. I mean, she was the one that gave me birth. I think. Assumably I was already alive, but they just stored me and took me here and popped a Stellaron in me, that's all. Hello, Tingyun. I'm gorgeous as ever.
Wasn't this the dead tree Qingque showed us earlier? How did it grow all of a sudden?
Well, I guess it's not dead.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Even the long-lived might not witness something like this in their lifetime. I'm so lucky.
Maybe someone applied a strong fertilizer. Ambrosio Arbor was imbued with some kind of power. Yeah, fertilizer.
Such extraordinary energy. It's the Stellaron.
Oh, of
Mr.
course.
Yang, do you mean the Stellaron is making the ambrosial arbor grow?
Yes, the Stellaron the Cloud Knights are searching for must be causing this anomaly.
Anyways, it didn't seem like Tingyun was at all, you know, worried.
What I heard just now. Did you see that? That tree?
The ambrosial arbor is reborn. Now this happened. Hello. Man, I gotta get better at those. Paint a target location. Am I gonna fight him again? No, whatever.
Fighting is meaningless.
Rules are made to be broken. Let's make it quick.
Yeah. Tough luck running into me.
Choose who to strike.
Too late to repent.
My turn.
I've no interest in conflict. The truth of life and death. This sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Let's go. Yeah.
Wait for the tiles.
Too late to repent.
Let's make it quick.
Tough luck running into me. Phew. Try that again.
My turn. Choose who to strike.
Too late to repent.
Reach the end of the story in
Alright,
your own
gonna
way.
move on, you son of a bitch.
Looks good.
Run away.
A new crucible for the furnace.
Nope, no crucible. I'm out of here. Entered safe zone.
Looks good.
Unless Kafka deceived the Matrix of Prescience.
But how would that be
Stay
possible?
calm, Diviner Fu. The Matrix of Prescience does not lie. The logic you have laid out concerning Kafka makes sense. It has helped me to fill in another piece of the puzzle. I agree there is a hostile external force at work on the Luofu. The Stellaron didn't appear out of thin air. Someone managed to sneak it onto the ship. As for the culprits behind the Luofu's internal strife, I believe we are dealing with the so-called disciples of Sanctus Medicus. That shadowy organization of the denizens of abundance. Kafka's revelations confirm my suspicions.
General, when did you have these suspicions?
Immediately.
The moment the planter of the Stellaron revealed themselves. The Xianzhou has the blessing of the Rainbow Arbiter, and only another Eon's Emanator would be capable of sneaking onto this ship without my knowing. We are dealing with an external threat. The Stellaron corrosion continues to flood into the ship, and yet it bypassed both the seat of divine foresight and the shackling prison. There is forethought here. Our enemy must have had access to Luofu intelligence for things to unfold in this way. It is evident now. The Stellaron hunters aren't the ones behind the curtain. No. As soon as I set eyes on Blade, it was clear to me. But why is he here? And why did he draw the Astral Express? That piece of the puzzle still eludes me. Nevertheless, Lady Fu, your intel means the puzzle is more complete than it was before. These Stellaron hunters are a captivating group. Such lengths to get the Xianzhou and the Express onto the same track. Who would have believed it?
General, we must retain all urgency. The Ambrosial Arbor.
It's the Stellaron. No need to search high and low. The traders have planted it in the Ambrosial Arbor's delve, thereby causing the tree to grow once again. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus couldn't hold off any longer.
Every crisis is a turning point. A problem is easier to resolve when you know where it lies. Am I coming up with a plan again?
Of course. I'm sure you have a countermeasure at the ready, Master Diviner.
From my perspective, convening the Cloud Knights is our immediate priority. We must head into the roots of the Ambrosial Arbor, expel the Stellaron spirits, and prevent the Arbor's resurrection.
Pretty sure it's already resurrected.
As ever, the Master Diviner's omniscia provides for the fastest solution. However, sometimes speed is not everything. I have known the Stellaron's location for a while now. So why have I held back our forces?
Yeah, why?
General?
Well?
You're a scoundrel.
Pulling up the grass requires removing the roots. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus have chosen to make their move now. Which means the Cloud
Got to round
Knights
them all
have
up.
the situation under control, and the traders have run out of patience. Now is the time to capture them all in one fell swoop.
You've been sitting on that this whole time? How will you justify the losses if something goes wrong, General?
Well, it would have been
Please, Lady
worse.
Fu, I still have forces to deploy. We were in need of extra hands, and the Stellaron hunters were kind enough to bring us together with the Astral Express. How could I look the other way?
So where are the extra troops? Listen up. We've got a situation. Let me guess. More errands?
The General's smiling again. Definitely errands.
He's always smiling.
It's my fault. I had higher expectations of the General. Please, we can't keep getting them to do everything for us. Since when did we run out of people on the Luofu? Why are you staring at me? Do I need to remind you, General, that the Ambrosial Arbor's access point is a closely guarded secret? Allowing Outworlders would be...
A violation of the rules and regulations. I would like to remind you, Lady Fu, that the Xianzhou comes before its rules and regulations, all the more so in times of crisis. As such, I'm about to make a decision that runs counter to those rules and regulations. Oh, decisions plural. What a rare pleasure. Lady Fu, I hereby issue you with the military tally. The Cloud Knights will be under your control. You will act in concert with the other forces in the approach to the Ambrosial Arbor through the Alchemy Commission Delve.
Under... my control?
You've been eager to discover for yourself what it is to be a general, have you not?
Yeah.
You've never given me the opportunity, and now suddenly... Understood. As you wish.
Gave her what she wanted.
As for our astral friends,
well, not all.
I hereby formally welcome you all to join our operation to seal the Stellaron. Lady Fu will deploy the Cloud Knights, but I would like you to set off in advance. Take a shortcut through the Artisanship Commission and convene with Lady Fu further down the line.
Wait, if it's a shortcut, I would convene with her later down. Wait, what? Are we gonna wait there for her or something? Orders received, General. Errands received, General. Payment or we go on strike.
Understood. Understood. Worry not. I know how to repay a favor. The Xianzhou has met with a dramatic chain of events, and each of you has chosen to stand by us. Your fearlessness moves me. Nevertheless, the enemy is upon us and time is of the essence. Let us not allow monetary affairs to cast a shadow over more pressing matters.
I don't hear money.
Once catastrophe has been averted, we shall discuss this in greater detail. Miss Tingyun, I would like you to continue to serve as a guide for our astral friends.
Oh, of course, General. I am duty-bound.
Yeah, no getting out of this, Tingyun. We sing.
Did the Divination Commission put able to speak nonsense on that job post?
Imagine if the Divination Commission could predict how likely a person is to commit crimes.
Yes, imagine.
I thought I might be relieved of my guiding duties once the Divination Commission affair was over. Who would have thought the General would take such a liking to you? I suppose I must accompany you further. Fates can be so unpredictable.
Just saying like you don't like it. Through thick and thin, we're like two peas in a dangerous pod.
You have quite the sense of humor, benefactors. I've encountered more trouble with you than I have with the merchant fleet in 10 years.
10 years is nothing for you.
Everything is smooth sailing from now on. Please look after me.
This could be your moment to shine for the Skyfaring Commission.
I understand. The LeFou is in danger, and members of the 6 commissions should stand united. You did save my life at Cloudford. Consider this my returning the favor.
Are you afraid of the danger, Miss Tingyun?
The General said there are traitors aboard the ship. But only someone from the 6 commissions could bring the Stellaron into the Xianzhou undetected, let alone plant it within the Ambrosial Arbor.
You mean the General? You mean the Master Diviner? You mean Yukong? The General?
I am saying nothing of the sort. Just raising a doubt, that's all. Please be careful, benefactors.
It's none of them. There's nothing else we should get on.
You want to leave straight away? Let me pack some things. I'll be right there.
You look fine just the way you are. Anyway, Huixing.
Hello, Cascade. I'm Huixing, a diviner at the Divination Commission. I manage the Matrix of Prescience Ultima.
They put a child in charge of the Matrix of Prescience? Are you the only person in charge here?
I'm older than you. The Master Diviner tells me that you are an esteemed guest of the Luofu, and that we should do our best to comply with your requests. So if there's anything I can do for you, feel free to look for me. What can I do for you today?
Ah, she's a Vidyadhara. I didn't really notice the ears. Tell me about that divination commission.
Alright, I'll try to keep things brief, so we do a lot of things here.
What does the divination commission do?
Calculations. My response has left you dissatisfied. We calculate the Luofu's trajectory as it sails and help it avoid dangerous routes. When moored, we calculate and track the movements of the celestial bodies around us. Changes in star temperature, fluctuations in gravity waves, and they'll seemingly isolate us from the rest of the universe. But our fates are still impacted by the expanse. The Divination Commission's most important day-to-day work is observing these changing phenomena, gathering information, calculating the probabilities of certain occurrences, and proposing contingencies. Has the answer sated your curiosity?
Is it true that the Matrix of Prescience can predict the future?
Affirmative. I guess you'd like to know more details? Sorry, the technical details are all confidential. What I can say is a story to sate your curiosity. Genjo had once visited a world where the residents used something called an aquascope to scry into the future. That thing was even more accurate than the Matrix of Prescience, and our exploration team couldn't help but pour ourselves into researching this technology. We later came to realize that this aquascope was no mystery at all. That world simply has a limited amount of information. There wasn't much computational power and data input needed to predict the future there. In comparison, the Luofu sails through galaxies of stars. Not a machine-esque world as predictable as a complex clockwork of unerring precision. And so, can the Matrix of Prescience define the future? Yes. Is it accurate? Based on the voluminous calculations run daily by the Divination Commission? Not accurate enough. Perhaps I strayed off topic a bit there. That's really all I can say.
Well, nothing else to ask.
Alright, so long.
Yes. Jingyuan.
The Alchemy Commission and Scale Gorge Waterscape delves are adjacent to the Ambrosial Arbor Seal. I'd like you to investigate these places.
What exactly is the Ambrosial Arbor?
It is an ancient artifact that was planted on the Xianzhou Luofu by Yaoshe, the Eon of Abundance. It has the power to shape life and subdue death at will. The ancestors of the Luofu people consumed the fruits of the Ambrosial Arbor and gained endless lifespans, thus becoming long-life species.
Ah, sounds like an amazing treasure.
Yeah.
Yes. It was also the bane of everything to come.
Explain! Aren't you happy about the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection?
As outsiders, you are unfamiliar with the history of the Xianzhou. I cannot blame you for asking a question like this. Let me tell you a story. Long ago, before the Xianzhou took to the skies, our ancestors lived on the surface of a planet. Like all of you, the Xianzhou people at that time were a mortal species with a lifespan of fewer than 100 years. There was a time when the ruling emperor could not bear his temporary existence, or the thought of his life's achievements being lost to another after his death. He became fixated on acquiring an elixir of immortality, and focused his power on constructing a fleet of 9 ships. These ships would voyage into deep space, where traces of gods were rumored to exist.
Did he succeed?
Yes, and no. He succeeded because, after an arduous journey, the 9 ships eventually witnessed the manifestation of a god. Yaoshe's appearance provided for all manner of unfathomable celestial blessings. However, he failed because the fleet has been lost ever since, and has never and able to return to its home planet.
So they can't find better way back
bad.
home.
The Xianzhou people went on a great adventure and got what they wanted in the end. Right?
Oh? Our ancestors once thought so too, but the miracle of longevity was nothing more than a vain dream. Take the La Fu, for example. Immortality seemed like a beautiful thing. But what followed was population expansion and diminishing resources. In the struggle for survival, the immortals lost their humanity and degenerated into mere beasts. After paying the price with blood and tears, the La Fu people finally understood that immortality was not a free blessing, but the beginning of a cruel ordeal. In the eras that followed, other beings that had likewise received Yao Shi's blessings repeatedly attacked the Xianzhou in an attempt to take the sacred artifact as their own. Countless atrocities were committed as a result. Many Xianzhou comrades who were lucky enough to survive the wars became stricken with Mara, a condition that immortals are susceptible to. Had it not been for the enlightenment and protection of the Rainbow Arbiter, the Xianzhou alliance you see today would never have existed. At this point in the story, I assume you understand the disasters that the resurrection of the Ambrosial Arbor might bring about?
Well, it's not like it's gonna make you even more immortal. Said there were traitors inside the lawful.
Thousands of years have passed since the Rainbow Arbiter felled the Ambrosial Arbor. Most in the Xianzhou regard the Arbor as nothing more than the stump of a dead tree. Only those familiar with our history and the ancient texts know of its origin. Our ancestors placed the stump in full view of the people precisely to make it seem unimportant. But in fact, they sealed it behind layers upon layers of delve enchantment. Even if one travels toward the Ambrosial Arbor, one will never reach it. Someone brought a Stellaron into the Xianzhou and planted it among the roots of the Ambrosial Arbor. They wished to resurrect it and achieve their hidden goal through external aggression. In my opinion, the force that provided the Stellaron and the force that activated it have different objectives.
Let's delay no longer. We should be moving.
I have asked Fu Shen to open a shortcut to the Divination Commission for you.
Yes. What are you doing here, Chinche? Damn it.
Ooh, that was scary. I was having a snack in the repository when the Ambrosial Arbor started to grow. The trunk suddenly shot right up into the sky. So, the legends were right all along. Such is life, full of surprises. That's why you gotta seize any opportunity to take a break. Who knows when trouble will come knocking at your door?
Even now, she still wants to slack off. Given what you just saw, you don't seem rattled at all.
It'll be fine. Even if the sky collapses, we have the Master Diviner with us to hold it up. Oh, and now we have the General here too. What do subordinates like us have to panic about? Let the big shots worry about the big events. That's the secret to happiness.
Didn't the Master Diviner give you any work to do?
She did. She saw me on her way over. She told me to go to the repository and read up on anything related to the Ambrosial Arbor. A simple task like that is only 15 minutes work for me.
And the rest of it is slacking off?
The General has to watch his manners when asking you for help. Pretty impressive. I don't have much to offer you. Here, take this book. It's the thought that counts.
Not a book. Oh wait. She's making me do the work. We gotta get going.
I was gonna wait for the Master Diviner to get off work so I could show you around and teach Mr. Yang how to play Celestial Jade.
Your kindness is much appreciated, Miss Qingque. As for Celestial Jade, we'll have to leave it for next time.
I know, you've got an important task ahead. Sorry to keep you. Priorities are priorities. Well then, get back safely. Remember to come find me in Exalting Sanctum.
You're so small. Damn it. March 12th, Divination Report. The team predictions are made 10 days out for Lawful's flight path, yet disruptions were recorded in the base terminal and talisman of the Matrix of Prescience. It is difficult to reach a conclusion. This has not been seen in 30 years. In the end, the divination vacillated between the mountain and water trigrams, showing a sign of great woe. Please check the appendix for other related predictions. Based on previous predictions, we recommend the following countermeasures. Write to the CEO of Divine Foresight and report into General Jing Yuan. Increase Cloud Knight's fleet patrols and deny the enemy's attack before it happens. Write to the Skyfaring Commission, requesting strict investigations into security measures and material supplies. Filter out the cause of the disaster. Write to the Artisanship Commission, requesting an inspection of core components such as the Meridian Pin and engines to avoid any accidental occurrences. Scan the visible star zone again using the Cloud Pure telescope to ensure there are no black holes or other dangerous objects obscuring the ship's trajectory. On-duty diviner Roye. Approval submission. This data contains no referent value and may have been caused by redundant elements mixed in. Prediction declined. Verified by Managing Diviner Mingyue. Regarding letters to the 3 commissions, this would require great effort and should not be notified thusly, based on one negative hexagram alone. Please review and carry out predictions once more. Verified by Managing Diviner Hui Xing. Roye, do you know what those quack diviners tell clients when they're claiming to predict the future? You will meet with misfortune, they'll say, but if you ask for specifics, they'll reply how heavenly secrets cannot be divulged. What difference is there between this reporter of yours and those shams? Verified by Managing Director Jing Sai. No, the Divination Commission's report must clearly stipulate date, time, and cause of a prediction, but I really can't reproduce the same results. This prediction has just popped out at me as if the Matrix of Prescience itself were alive. Diviner Rioye. Conclusion: prediction declined. But it was true.
A step forward bridges no distance hence. The hexagram was right.
Yes.
The ambrosial arbor was felled thousands of years ago. Now it returns to life. The future of the Xianzhou is difficult to define.
I'm sorry, Kafka escaped.
I had long anticipated it. Huh? She's not angry? Is there anyone that isn't 2 steps ahead of us around here? Pursuing Kafka is a waste of time and effort. The Matrix of Prescience informed me of her innocence. Our priority is the ambrosial arbor.
Are you leading forces into the Alchemy Commission?
From the time the Stellaron corrosion began to spread until now, the only reports we've received on the Alchemy Commission have come from alchemists and doctors stationed in other delves. The Alchemy Commission is where the Xianzhou's medical research and production take place. However, due to its proximity to the ambrosial arbor's seal, I'm afraid the Stellaron spirits may have plunged it into a deeper crisis than we first feared. To make matters worse, the General suspects there are traitors in the Alchemy Commission. The self-proclaimed disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been plotting this for a long time. And now they're using the location to their advantage. I must take action as soon as possible.
Okay, the General wants us to go into the Artisanship Commission. I want to chat with others as well. Oh, she doesn't say anything.
A step forward bridges... The Ambrosial Arbor was... He really is a delegator at heart, isn't he? There isn't much distance between the artisanship and alchemy commissions. I'm afraid the former is likely also facing imminent catastrophe. The star skiff is ready. I will lead the way.
To the dock.
101010 is the way.
What? 101010. This is your way. What? Can't believe they're still using binary. How absurd.
I still have important tasks from the General to attend to. Go carefully, all of you.
Wait! Master Diviner, can you divine our fortunes for us? Is there anything we need to watch out for?
Yeah, like what elements we should
No
bring?
need. My Omniscia has seen that your journey will be auspicious. Everything will proceed smoothly.
Next, cut us getting
sure?
wiped.
You don't need to use a crazy device or do more finger counting?
I'm sure it's nothing we can't manage. Let's go.
Well said. Thank you for your assurance, Master Diviner. Onward.
What's the delay? If you're worried about the road ahead, I've already told you. The hexagram indicates an auspicious result. Don't believe me? Fine. Fate is fickle. Better to believe in yourself than look to the sky.
Alright, before I actually do that. I'll explore the rest of this place and then I'll leave the rest of the story for the next stream.
So that's how it works.
I'll probably go to the archive and read the stuff I missed. And there's nothing around here. Easy.
So that's how it works.
Well, that's the Ambrosial Arbor. It looks more ribbony than I imagined. Oh well. The pom-pom. Oh, Silver Wolf's still here. Interesting.
Interesting. The facilities on the Express are quite extensive, with a reception room, a lounge, and a private coach for each passenger.
Where's
It's no
mine?
wonder the Nameless are able to call the four corners of the galaxy their home.
Where's mine? Life is but a journey without a destination. Sounds like you want to join the Express. So Stellar Hunter's life is not like this? Yeah, it sounds like you want to join the Express.
I'm afraid that won't be feasible. I'm still busy playing the Stellaron Hunters game at the moment. First come, first serve, after all. Before I left Punk Lord, I also dreamed of joining the Nameless and hopping on the Express to travel between worlds. Beyond the village of newbies back home, a vast and endless adventure awaited me. Of course, I could have also joined the IPC, the Galaxy Rangers, or even the Annihilation Gang.
Annihilation
Whatever
Gang.
road takes me across the galaxy is the one I'm willing to travel on. But in the end, it was the Stellaron Hunters who found me first. Or rather, it was I who found them. In Elio's words, this is called destiny. Before I left Punk Lord, I also dreamed of joining the Nameless and hopping on the Express to travel between... Of course, I could have also... But in the end...
Alright. Nay. Pom Pom, get a hold of yourself. It's Cade. That's my Trailblaze level. Yeah, that's right. Keep jumping. Dang it. Oh well. Let's go sit down, Pom Pom. What's weighing on your mind? The next adventure. To ensure sufficient supplies, you have to... I'll lead the way in cutting spending. Why you send me out hunting? And just make you our emergency food. Again, yes. Listen to yourself. How can you do that to your own conductor? You may not know various materials are needed in order to ensure the normal operation of the Astral Express. But before you had a good relationship with the space station, here we go and ask to reach some kind of... Oh yeah, same stuff. A friend indeed is a friend indeed. Wenmingde. It is a bit different. Buddy, it's been a while. About the resource supply agreement. Resource supply agreement, alright. Lead researcher asked to tell me about it before. I'll get this trivial matter done for you, as long as we don't forget this favor in the future. Make sure stuff to deliver. Okay. So, yeah. I'm just gonna go back to the parlor car and, read up on some stuff, I guess. I don't think they have anything new to say. Hertas Space Station. Done. Just a bunch of stuff left. Now I gotta find it. This is the Arillo 6. I guess we could read some of this. Great Mind Code of Conduct. Mind Dorm Rules. 8 can-dos. Obey the arrangement of the administrative of the Great Mine. Respect the working hours of the mine dormitory. Lights must be turned off after 11 PM to avoid affecting other miners. Keep quiet and maintain order in the mine dormitory. Keep the mine dormitory clean and tidy. Be careful of public properties. Respect the housekeeping duty roster. Allow miners' relatives. Relatives should also obey mine dorm rules. Be aware of safety precautions. Report any accidents or harassment by vagrants in the mine dormitory area. Learn self-rescue and emergency escape methods. Obey the administrative's command when encountering accidents. 8 cannot do's. Do not shout, fight, or visit others during your rest time. Do not use private geomarrow energy devices or open fire in the mine dormitory. Do not bring dangerous items into the mine dormitory, such as knives, explosives, detonators, etc. No, it's fine to bring detonators, just no explosives. Do not leave valuables in the mine dormitory. The dorm is not responsible for any losses or stolen items if vagrants break in. Do not use any gambling props for activities in the mine dormitory. Do not let anyone outside of the mining team, especially vagrants, into the mine dormitory. Do not desecrate any public property. in the mine dormitory in separate rooms. Do not stay in the mine dormitory during working hours. Okay, let's talk about you, Peak. Mining equipment purchase order. Board Town. Contact Steve Nocky. Rivertown Chamber of Commerce. Thomas Hansa. Serial number 1. 265. Pneumatic rock drill. Equipment rental. 1450 shield per unit. Delivery date September 20. Supply arranged delivery. Great Mine Camp, outer edge of Boulder Town. Tax rate 15%. Payment method shield direct debit. 50% deposit in advance. Rest paid on delivery. The amount is calculated on a single day basis. So it's 72.50 per day. My god. These miners must be rich. Requests for provisions. April, week 1. This week's collection of supplies requests has begun. Please fill out the application form on a separate sheet of paper for workers in need, stating the required supplies and putting them in the request collection box. Please follow the following format while filling out the form. Name, required supplies, remarks, application, comment. Full mining, administration team use only. The mining administration team will collect and review the application forms from all workers in the upcoming Friday. Review the applications and then repost them here. Please check this notice in the following Monday to see if your application has been approved. If the application is approved, the relevant provisions will be delivered to the mining administrative office within 5 working days. You'll be required to present your work ID card to collect the provisions. Possible haphazardly. Name Andre. Pickaxe mining oil. Maintenance oil. 3 bottles. Cheapest ones are fine. No brand preference. Application comment approved. Olga. Bella Rain. Petroleum jelly. 1 bottle. The weather here is too dry. Can't stand it. Approved. Dude looks like a bruiser, but he's pretty conscious about his looks. Mucha. Milk. 12 best if it's a Moo Moo brand. If you don't have it, then forget it. Rejected. Supplies from the top this month don't even have any milk. Where would he even find some for you? And you're specifying the brand? Should we get you a cow instead? Do they have cows? Steve. Supplies drinks. I want something hard. Rejected. Is rock salt and water hard enough for you? Susanna. Bella Rain's petroleum jelly. 2 bottles. Approved. Alex. Ballabog sausage. A box. Same old, I want the garlic flavored ones. Approved. Maybe try something else for a change. Haven't seen you eating anything else other than those sausages. Artem. Artem? Mine poison antidote. 2 bottles. Rejected. We have some for the team. Just claim it from your supervisor. Varian. Varian. Home geomarrow heater. Remarks. No remarks. Application comment. Rejected. Read your code of conduct again. It says these kinds of stuff are prohibited in the mining area. Do you think our blasting operations are insufficient? Yeah, this from the bookshop. Oh boy. Oh well. A pamphlet made by the Skyfaring Commission to help the Outworlders to understand more about the culture of Shinso. Alright. On travel arriving at the Shinzo. Scenario. Glenn is an Outworlder traveler, newly arrived at Shinzo, and she is already looking forward to life here. Passing through the Jade Gate, she arrives at the Starskiff Haven, in the Shinzo Lafu to meet her friend Han Meimei, whom she got to know over the internet. Though Glenn is well versed in Shinzo's unique culture and lifestyle amongst the Outworlders, Actual life here is still quite different to what she had imagined. There's still plenty of surprises. Dialogue.
Welcome, Glenn. It must have been a long trip.
Thank you, Han Mei.
Are you tired? I'll take you to the Petrichor Inn to rest first.
I'm not tired. You can take me to look around first. I got to know a lot about Shinzo from the internet, but still feels very different once I got here.
That is what we call one showing is worth 100 sayings.
Idiom. One showing is worth 100 sayings. Meaning to see something is far better than to hear about it, indicating that one's own experience is more reliable than hearsay. Well, that's true. Usage. The idiom stresses the importance of relying on facts and maintaining one's independent thoughts instead of being swayed by others' opinions. It can also be used to convey the idea that seeing something with your own eyes leaves a stronger impression than only hearing about it. Sample usage. I had long heard of Dragon Spring Brew's deliciousness and was delighted to try it, but I was totally disappointed after ordering a pot at Spices Supreme. Seriously, tasting is believing. Yeah, seeing is believing. Hearing is fictional. And travel presenting gifts. Scenario. After Glenn completed the trade applications in the Palace of Astrum and successfully signed the trade agreements, she wanted to express her gratitude to Han Mei, who had always supported and helped her. She had brought some snacks from her homeland and wanted to gift those to Han Mei. I'm pretty sure I read this. Claude. Yeah, your wish, Spiker Man, already read that. Okay, an unsuitable job for a puppet. Part 1. Become a novelist. Not everything that happens deserves believing. Urban legend. Supernova Serial, an unsuitable job for a puppet. Chessmaster Faye, posted on August 10. Elixir Research Terrace is where elixirs are researched under the auspices of the Alchemy Commission. A man storms wildly across the pointed rooftop of rafters. Within but a moment, the man is at the edge of the eaves with nothing but air beneath his steps. Suddenly, the man leaps off the roof, catching onto a Heron Express cycrane. The bird-like ingenuity mutters out a few pre-recorded warnings before trying to shake him off. Finally, it stabilizes and carries him off safely to a starskiff parked in the distance. When the Alchemy Commission guards finally reached the rooftop, the man had disappeared, leaving behind only a cricket-like shadow figure. A guard eyed the diminishing figure before falling to the ground with tears in his eyes, trembling as he muttered, "It's over. Everything's over." "Ninsa, it's not your fault," the officer beside him sighed and aloud and then spoke, self-deprecatingly. "Notify the Ten Lords Commission. They can fix this." "Fix?" shouted the guard called Ninsa. "Tell me how to fix this, Heide. He fled with a Jade Abacus that holds the prescriptions from the Theophany era. Shinzo has been hiding those secrets for centuries. Once revealed, the consequences will be unimaginable." Ninsa paused, and seeing his partner lost for words, and his own troops even more petrified, he stood up to continue shouting. "We didn't even get a clear view of his face. Even the Ten Lords Commission can't help us." Before he could finish, a cold female voice rang out from behind everyone. "I've already memorized his face. Rest assured." Everyone automatically fanned out, and the woman revealed her face. A young girl with a short black hair, holding a chain and scepter in her hands. There was no emotion on her delicate and lovely face, and it sent chills down the spines of the troops. Is she the cyborg? All Ingenium creations are prohibited around the Elixir Research Terrace. Of course, not including me. Oh, yes. The young lady said as she walked to the edge of the roof, her voice chilling to the bones. All cycranes responsible for deliveries are registered with the Realm Keeping Commission. If they were modded, they can be detected very soon. How do you explain that particular one? You've seen it, right? Asked Ninsa. It may have been hijacked by some kind of bioelectric signal. That Outworlder's abilities are pretty unique. a concerned? Ninta seems to be stunned into silence by this visitor, and almost dropped to the ground once more, like an animal with his instincts. Hede asked cautiously, "May I ask who your excellency is?"
"Judge of the Ten Lords Commission."
Yes, the judge. And with that, the girl flipped down off the top of the roof, and instantly disappeared out of sight. Shinto Smarty. "Sir, been waiting for your work for a long time. I'll read every single one, thank you." Keen web fan Martha.
"The Ten Lords Commission? It's good subject matter, but it's far from the Ten Lords of my imagination. It just looks like some rough repackaging of spy novels set outside Shenzhou. I suggest the author check out Social Principles of Love and Restraint. It's far better than this opener here."
Six-eyed flying fish.
"The writer's description of technical details is fantastic. Such veracity and so shocking. Did the writer really work in the Ten Lords Commission?"
Chessmaster Fei. "You overstate things. I'm just diligent in examining evidence." Snowy Jacket. "Interesting." Moon.
"Holy cow, it's Fei's new work!" Hashtag confetti, hashtag applause, hashtag hugs. "I've been waiting for this for 827 years!" Hashtag confetti, hashtag applause, hashtag hugs. "I hope you read this post I've liked, commented, and shared every post you've ever done."
Existential Tea House. Grade A top product. Master Fei's detective skills are absolutely the best aboard Shenzhou. From the migration of viewpoints to the reshaping of characters, all of the dramatic tension is built up before being released at the end. Master Fei runs over the central themes with picturesque words. The penetrating descriptions are shocking, as though they've sprouted their own hands, feet, and senses. Characters are guided under the supervision and observation of the reader. It's true, I could actually visualize the whole thing. Judge's dog. I want to be the judge's dog. I want to be whipped like the judge's chain. Oh, Judge, I am your dog. How can I live without you much? Snowy Jane. That's kind of gross. Already simping for the judge? Well, what's her name? Sui? Part 2. Become a novelist. A suitable job for a puppet. Continuing. A prescription of ages past, containing the secrets of longevity, was stolen. Like a porcelain doll, the girl from the Ten Lords Commission gave chase. She had to catch up before the secret was leaked, to apprehend the criminal.
"Hey, madam," called out a short, Foxian female judge. "Not even the Ten Lords Commission could identify bioelectric signals without any evidence. This judgment seems a little arbitrary."
"The point is not the signal itself," the girl being called madam interrupted.
"A secret prescription from the Theophany era is hidden in the Elixir Research Terrace and was stolen by an outworld thief." "What do you mean?" asked the Foxian tentatively, afraid of being remonstrated by her leader for not knowing. "Has all items stored in the Elixir Research Terrace been advertised so widely that even outworlders know about it? Has it become common knowledge?" said the girl, pausing to add. "Go and look into things there, including any previous doctors who've been fired or quit." "Miss, please stop. This is the men's room."
Before he could finish, the Vidyadhara guy guarding the door of the men's room felt a cold object on his neck. Looking down, he saw a scepter in the shape of a spear tip. According to his own words, he was able to safely survive his first 300 years by relying on 3 words alone: understand the times. So he immediately smiled and said, "It's urgent, right? Then I won't stop you." And then he cut a strange pose, turned back, and smiled apologetically as he fled off down a dark alleyway. The dark-haired girl used her scepter to lift up the filthy doorway curtain of the toilet and walked inside. Behind the curtain, a strong stench stimulated her olfactory center. A quick analysis was completed within a nanosecond. It was not the smell of ammonia, but a pungent odor of sodium hypochlorite. Perhaps the vast majority of law-abiding citizens of Shenzhou would never imagine an apothecary hiding out in an abandoned public toilet like this. In the darkest depths of this apothecary, there's a man looking like a healer in a daze. Before he could react, the girl closed in on him with her ghastly form. A chain slithered up like a living being and encircled him. At the same time, the sharp point of the scepter was pressed against his throat.
Who did you tell about the secret prescriptions kept in the Elixir Research Terrace?
The girl hissed, slightly releasing pressure so that he could speak.
Prescription? I don't know about any prescription.
He only managed to say a few words before the girl tightens her grip, blocking up the words in his throat.
Who is he?
She demanded, again relaxing her right hand slightly.
I don't know. How many of the Ten Lords' interrogation methods have you heard of? I'll ask you one last time. Who is he?
She retracted the spear-like scepter, and in a display of strength, disproportionate to her size, lifted him up entirely off the ground.
Coventry! Albert Coventry! There, I said it! I told you! Please spare me!
The man suddenly felt all his strength had left his body. Both legs gave way as he collapsed to the ground. When he came back around and tried to see the girl's face, he realized that the entire nightmare interrogation process was as though it never existed. Only the rustling sound from the alleyway remained.
And she vanished without a trace.
Shinzo Smarty.
Sir, I've been waiting for your work for a long time. I'll read every single one. Thank you.
Snow Jacket. This chapter is good. Six-eyed flying fish.
Faye really is the Shenzhou king of hard-boiled fiction. Every chapter weaves back and forth, revealing shocking surprises. It's unbeatable.
Chessmaster Faye.
You overstate things. I don't deserve such praise. In my opinion, there are many hard-boiled novelists who are better than me. No way, you're so humble. You definitely deserve the title of the Shenzhou king of hard-boiled fiction. There's none better than you out there.
Philosophy lover. From a psychoanalytic perspective, the author comes off as a big other. Must learn to restrain the sliding of the signifier with the awakening of the ego. What is all this you're talking about? Judge's dog.
Why you're avoiding him? Don't hear him. Hit me instead. Hit me. Hit me. Let me be your dog.
Where do you live? Let's talk offline.
I deeply understand and reflect upon my inappropriate words.
This tomorrow.
I will be cautious in word and deed, and be an upstanding pillar of the Shenzhou community. Please stay safe in online book review sites. A long arm of the law can still reach you there.
Snowy Jacket is like the law, I guess. A moderator, I guess. They decide to take things into their own hands. Part 3. Chessmaster Faye. Continuing. When a crime is committed, the judge must bring down the gavel. In terms of the result, what value is a secret if nobody knows it? As long as it's still a secret, its true form is not important at all. The girl opened the scroll she was carrying and looked thoughtfully at the real-time data refreshing on the map. The intel Coventry obtained is not the prescription.
Is that what you mean?
Asked the Foxian judge meekly.
The prescription is just a front,
said the girl, without looking up.
So, as far as I'm concerned, Coventry is just being used. Some people in the Elixir Research Terrace want to stir up chaos to muddle the news of their research. The news of theft is just a ploy for redirection, Foxian said, sending across several notes to the scroll in the girl's hand.
I've already got the diviner who is able to recover the data presumed lost. Well done, the girl noted, her tone still ice cold. When the Foxian judge heard this call for praise, she tried her best to maintain a serious expression, but her ears couldn't help wiggling. About 3 hours later, after confirming nobody was following him, Coventry opened the door and called out, "I'm back." As soon as he opened the door, he felt something was off. The room was completely dark. That crazed Shenzhou hacker, Mishang, used to welcome him back by singing a strange ditty. But this time, the room was dead silent. Something is wrong, he quietly said to himself as he pulled out his weapon. He pushed on into the darkness. Behind the screen that sectioned the room, a white figure emerged slowly. Coventry almost reflexively pulled the trigger on his hand crossbow. A 2-inch long, thin, cyan-colored bolt thrummed, hovering about a foot in front of the delicate face of the young girl. The bolt had crackled, with sparks as if trying to break through the invisible barrier. "How did you find me?" Sigh Crane. The response was cold and emotionless. Was a cold and emotionless female voice. "That drone? I released it as soon as I landed," cried the man nonchalantly. "The influenced Cycrane has been retrieved by the Realm-Keeping Commission. Its flight path was enough for the Divination Commission to triangulate your whereabouts." The girl half curiously touched the quivering bolthead in the air like teasing a butterfly. This was the moment Coventry was waiting for, a split-second window of opportunity for his escape. He bent his knees and pushed off with the soles of his feet. A purple electric arc could be seen in the center of his palms. Coventry roamed many worlds that had always fluttered outside the grasp of the Inter-Astral Peace Corporation. He was perpetually on the wanted list, not just because of his well-planned schemes, but also because he knew what to do when he was caught. Under his artificial skin, a network of electrical pulses was implanted. Coventry rarely showed this trick up his sleeves to anyone. Whether it be the long-life species of Shenzhou or the Artisanship Commission's Ingenium creations. With a fully powered strike, they would likely all turn to ashes. "Electromagnetic field, activate!" Gotcha! The man felt his enemy in his palm. If it wasn't for the need to concentrate all his attention on maintaining the electrical output, he would have laughed out loud. Smoke rose and sparks flew as the unpleasant smell of burning filled the area. Coventry trembled, as if having an epileptic seizure, as he struggled to control himself. Upon impact, the pitch-black room spun into a blob of shadow in his unimaginable defeat. "Your movement is too slow." The young girl materialized from within the shadow. "Movement?" Coventry stared at his wrist, bent at an unnatural angle. At some point in time, unbeknownst to him, that hand was forcibly pressed against his lower jaw. Using electricity without being insulated. What a useless maneuver. The judge in white showed no emotions on her face. Involuntary immortalization and immortality theft. These two are the gravest of the 10 unpardonable sins. Do you admit your guilt? The man could not control his shaking, partially because of the electric shock, but more because of the fear. With the remaining sanity he could muster, he begged with his coarse voice, Please forgive me. I haven't even peeked at the prescription. I will leave it behind and get my butt off the Lawfu. Please. You'll never see me again." Coventry steeled his nerves, awaiting the verdict from the judge, but there was only silence in the darkness. After a long while, he seemed to hear an impossible sneering from out of the darkness. Immediately after, that same cold voice rang out again, and in a sacred, firm, and undeniable tone, said word by word, 10 Lords' verdict. She didn't seem that strong when she was cornered by 3 of those Thingmadings. Marstrucks.
Sir, I've been waiting for your work for a long time. I'll read every single one. Thank you. What's this Shinto smarty that keeps appearing? Is he a bot?
Keen Web fan. Martha.
Are we sure this big smarty isn't a bot account?
Yeah. It's a little bit exaggerated, but I love it.
Shinto, King of Hardboiled Fiction, has a new book out. Let's go give it our support now. Those so-called masterpieces of fiction have got nothing on this, so don't waste your money on and time reading those. Master Fei is a boon for all of us lucky readers on Shinto.
You're really too kind. The lucky one is me, to have such discerning readers as you all. Jing Yuan is my husband.
Is six-eyed flying fish a suck puppet account for Chessmaster Fei's?
Venomous slander. How could I be the Chessmaster Fei?
There's no way I could imitate the magnificence of his written word.
You forgot to switch accounts. Right, yep.
Judge, please arrest me. I surrender. I have sinned the sin of infatuation with you. Oh, Judge, I want to be your dog.
That's about enough. Six-eyed flying fish is an alt account by Chessmaster Fei. That's kind of hilarious. No, well, let's see. Tiger Boxing Gym admissions ad. Full sets of gear and equipment, guidance from elite coaches, a positive training atmosphere. Your healthy transformation begins now. Don't worry about your social circles. Run circles around the gym instead. Those busier than you work out here. Those richer than you work out here. Those who live longer than you work out here. Who'll be richer in 200 years? Or who will be richer in 200 years? Who will have higher status in 400 years? Who will be the healthier in 600 years? If I build my body, how strong is Adele's gravity? Time will tell you. Without skeletal support, your muscles and skin will keep sagging. Keep training to ward off the aging process. Cloud Christ Songbook. Dreams from a past life, an aria from the fateful rebirth. Sitting bored on my bed one dusk, half the beaded curtain peeled back, in no mood to awaken yet no mood to sleep, clothes half worn and eyes half slack. A sudden gust of wind pushes forth the boat. In dreams, a war with the Borosan we wage. Knife in hand, black and red horses leap on. Alongside my husband's warship in fight I engage. Two twittering orioles land on their branch. With karma past doth this life's great grief cast. 10 times reborn with all its love and hate. How hard can one take of a husband lost? Gazing up, I now see daylight through that verdigris. Those past loves and past lives seen only in reveries. Tender regrets of a high elder. An aria from the Dragontooth Tales. Dragons and demons through thick and thin, scattered upon a cold morning wind. Sorry, you too are suffering. Dragons and demons through thick and thin, aimlessly our glory sets out to spin. Will I ever see you again? Dragons and demons through thick and thin, quaffing wine lustily as the moon grins. How many times must we be buried again? Dragons and demons through thick and thin. 600 years of dreaming within. Yeah, I gotta hear the original poem in the original language. Otherwise, we'll never know. That should do. For here I want to see Aeons. Yoshi the Abundance. Well, that's new. The flowers share their petals without care, waiting for their inevitable withering destiny. The birds fly high in song, moving toward their inevitable crash and death. The streams flow rapidly with life, in a direction where they inevitably run dry. Wait, I've read this. Why is it new? Ask with feeling, and you shall receive. Yoshi is the nurturer of lives, the god of eternal paradise. Their desires to ensure the perpetual existence of life. Yoshi is an Aeon who answers all prayers and cannot bear to see death and the pains of illness. It doesn't say anything about permanence. Doesn't say anything about we're halted by fate in some way. Propagation. What was it? Permanence. Then there was order. These other paths that existed but don't exist anymore. Enemy creatures. There's one more in Shinto Lofu. That's about it. Well, maybe next time I can read about enemy creatures. Well, of course, next time I'll actually read about the rest of the books and then I'll finish off the story. For right now, it seems like we have hit the end. Assignments, still gotta take some time. Yeah. I guess I'll catch you guys in the next one. So, you know, peach, I guess. Peach, peach, peach.